Hello, good people. Minister Kim right here, and I am so delighted that I get to share about the faithfulness of God. Quick story. I am from Detroit, Michigan. I came to DC to go to Howard University, and upon my graduation, I graduated in May. I was on my first world tour in June and began to lose my ever-loving mind, just accepting whatever the culture was giving, and sex, drugs, and rock and roll, sex, drugs, and jazz, sex and drugs. It was always sex and drugs. Had an accident and found myself losing a significant amount of my playing ability. Ran away to Europe to try to play piano bar, but ended up getting saved in Stockholm. Guess what? Don't be offended by this statement, but with some non-singing white Swedes that couldn't sing their way out of a handbasket, but they taught me how to worship. Ended up coming back to New York and then back to DC. Was playing at a women's conference, and there was a prophet that was there, and she kept doing like this. And she kept trying to encourage the people, come on, aren't you glad she's in the kingdom? And they were like, oh yeah, we're glad she's in the kingdom, yeah. Like, they don't know me, but they were like, yeah, we're, and she kept doing like this, and finally, like after the third time, she goes, this young lady, I keep having an open vision about her, and it's stopping me from preaching because she was about to step into the gates of hell. And Jesus came by and snatched her up and said, you can't have her. She belongs to me. And we would think that, wait a minute, at that point, that this is the aha point of the story. No, the aha moment is that God is faithful, because what he was doing was honoring the prayers of my parents who kept praying, and their prayers kept sustaining me until I said yes and finally entered into the kingdom. So it was, God was faithful to my parents. He was faithful to me. God is faithful, and you can take that to the bank.
I'm trusting in your promise.